Hello students, this is Dr. Tina Cannon. I am your instructor for your statistics course, online statistics, and I wanted to make a short video to help you navigate the course so you'll know what's going on. When you first start out, you need to go to chattanoogastate.edu to this home page, and you will click at the top. There's a little paw. You'll click that, and then you'll put in your Tiger ID and password. If you don't remember any of that, it tells you down here how to do that. And when you click on that and fill that information out, you will come to a home page. Let me come to this. That looks similar to this. And what will happen is at the bottom, you will have a list of your courses that you're taking at Chattanooga State. You may have to look for the semester that you're attending, which is spring 2018 for this one. The online course that you are taking is Math 1530 N40, so you'll have to click that link and it'll take you to your course. If it pops up and there's a blank screen, let me show you this. If it came up a blank screen, what that means is there's an arrow at the end of news items. If you'll click that, it'll open up your course. The first part of this gives you all the information about me. If you need to get in contact with me, I have included my office schedule. Let me pull that up. It looks like this. When you pull up the office schedule, it has all my contact information. Notice I have my text number, which is a free text number that I use. It doesn't actually dial, you can't use it to talk on the phone, but you can send me a text message, or you can send me an email if you have a question, and I'll be glad to help you. This gives you all my hours that if you need to come to my office or call. Notice anything in white that says office, I should be in here. The ones that are in orange, I'll also be in my office, unless there's some class I have to cover for someone else. Notice also Math Center in blue. You're welcome to always come to the Math Center here on the main campus, and I'll be glad to help you there also. So there's several times if you need some help you can contact me. Another thing is, notice it says click here to access your course. If you click this little link, it'll take you to Mylabsplus, and that's where you're going to do all your work in Mylabsplus. Notice also you can go to the link chattanoogastate.mylabsplus.com, put in your A number, and your password is chatstate unless you change it, and so you can access your course that way too. There's two ways. That way, if eLearn's down and you can't click on this link, then you can always go directly to chattanoogastate.mylabsplus.com. But we'll go to that in just a minute. I want to scroll down. Notice there are several handouts that you need to read. And notice there's a course overview. There's the calendar, which is very important. I'm going to pull the calendar up for a second. I want you to see there are set deadlines for this course. And notice this week you have some things that are due. You have to take the syllabus orientation, which is, I think it's still there. I haven't checked, but if it's not, just ignore that. But it'll be in Mylabsplus. It just shows you how to put things in. If they've taken it out, you'll go straight to section 1.1 homework. So 1.1, 1.3, 1.4, and 1.5. There are videos to help you with this material. So if you want to watch those, you can go to each question and there's helps there. But notice your homework is due by January 22nd for the ones that are covered in this week. Notice you also have quiz deadlines. Now, you definitely want to keep up with the quiz deadlines. To take a quiz, you have to make 70 on all the previous homework above the quiz, and then you can take the quiz. You do not want to just make 70 on the homework. It'll allow you to retake problems and do similar exercise, so you'll make higher. The quiz, you have 3 attempts on that, and it counts. The homework counts 10% of your grade, and the quizzes count 10%. The tests count 80% of your grade. So be sure that you keep up with the deadlines. If you do not get a quiz taken, then it's automatic 0. Same way with the test. You can do the quiz and the homework anywhere you have internet access. But what happens is the test is password protected. So when you take your test, you'll need to come to the main campus, or you'll have to make arrangements for a proctored test. And I have some information about that in just a minute that I'll show you. You can take your test 3 times. The quiz, you can go in your grade book and review and see what you missed. With a test, a personalized review will pop up and show you what you've missed on your test, and you work that personalized review, and you're allowed to take your test a second time. It always takes the higher of the 2 grades, but that test ends, both attempts ends by February 6th. If you have not taken your test by February 6th, then an automatic 0 goes in. So please keep up with your deadlines. It's a very, very important part of this course. Also, you'll see that you have a final exam that is mandatory, and all the course ends on May 2nd. You can work ahead of these deadlines. You do not have to wait until the deadlines to finish things. I've had students finish right after the spring break. So if you want to do that, that's fine. You just work ahead. Okay, so calendar's important. Notice there's a long syllabus in this. It has all the topics that you'll be covering. That's important if you're going to another college. They may ask you some, you may have to take a statistics class, and they may ask you to know what topics you covered in this course. So make sure you always have that on, in your files. If you're taking your test in the Math Center, there's Math Center guidelines, so you can do that. Okay, the next thing you need to do is you need to scroll down and you need to read the testing arrangements. This is a very, very important part because I know some of you may not live in the Chattanooga State area. So you need to read through this and see what all you need to do. There are some documents here that tells you some things, but be sure to read through this. Also, you're going to be using Mylabsplus, so you need to use the browser Google Chrome. I also have placed some notes in the course to help you. It's the notes that I use in my own ground class. I would highly advise you to look through those notes. It's in Mylabsplus. On the left, it'll say Smartboard Notes. And what I'll do is I'll use these notes in my class here on campus. When I get those filled in, then I'll place them in your course under course information, so you can refer to those to help you understand the material. You can read through the rest of this. You're going to have to complete a course agreement, and that is going to verify your attendance. So there's a little area here that talks about how to upload your in Dropbox. Notice it says view, show all news items. So there's some more things down here that you can read through. Notice if you do not have Office, like Microsoft Word, you can download a free version of this. Chattanooga State offers this free to all students. And then there's some things to help you as you go along. You can refer to these. I just place these in here from previous courses, so you can look through those. The other thing is, up at the top, let me change to student view so you can see this. Up at the top, it's going to say activities. You're going to go to activities. This is the very first thing that you need to do, this first assignment. Go to Dropbox. And notice it says Math 1530 Online Course Agreement. You're going to click that document. It'll download here at the bottom, or it may open. You have to have Word to be able to use that. And then up at the top, if it comes up, you need to click Enable Editing. You need to go fill out this document. It is agreeing. You are agreeing that you understand everything that's covered in this course. So you need to read through there, check these boxes, type your name, and then you're going to submit this in the Dropbox. I will use this to verify your first day of attendance. I know some of you have financial aid, and so you will need your attendance verified. So that kind of gets you started. Let me show you what Mylabsplus looks like. You can click on this link and it should take you directly to your course, or you can use this link. I'm going to click Mylabsplus and see if it opens. Okay, so it looks like this. You're going to see all these tabs over on this left side. The course information, you can click there. that will have all the documents that are also in eLearn, but also there's a few more. On your when you take a test, you can use a formula sheet for testing. Okay, if you take it here on the main campus or any of the other campuses, they give you a copy of it that you can use on the test. When you get into probability, there's a dice and a deck of cards handout that you can use. Notice this is very important, a StatCrunch guide, because you will be using StatCrunch to be able to work your problems. That is a software program that is connected through Mylabsplus. When you go into your course, you're going to have where it says homework. You'll click homework, and then everything opens up. Notice it shows you your deadlines. You can do this StatCrunch survey if you want to. You don't have to. You can click on it, click off of it. I noticed the orientation is missing, so that's probably the survey that you'll do. Once you do the survey, which is used in the statistics courses, you can go to section 1.1 homework, and notice it'll continue on until you go on to the bottom. Now, if you notice the quizzes are missing, a lot of times I like to just go to the top where it says homework and do all assignments. That makes more sense to me. Then I can see what I need to cover. There's your quiz. And then once you take a quiz, you can come back over to where it says gradebook. You can click that, and then your quiz will show up over here once you finish it, and you can review it. But notice here's quiz and test. You can click that and it'll pull up the quiz or the test. So anyway, that's how you navigate this. Let me show you something else. I need to go in another route, so let me do this. Let me get into your homework. Section 1.1 homework. I just want to show you something. Okay, so this is how this is going to look. You see over on the left, there's some helps, videos. You need to click on every one of those, okay? Now, you can watch those, use them, whatever you need to do. But to get 100% on this, you have to click on these to get credit. So be sure you do that. It's really great because like these problems are broken up in sections, and these videos or whatever you have here will lead you through how to do these problems. Then if you go into a problem, notice here's your homework. Then up at the top right it says question help. Notice there's videos, the textbook, StatCrunch, whatever you need. If you click ask my instructor, it'll send me the question. You can ask me a question. When I respond, it goes to your Tiger Mail. So don't think that I'm not responding to you if you do not check your Tiger Mail. You will answer your questions and check